Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard British Airways Flight 68 non-stop service to Hong Kong. We have just about finished our boarding process and we'll be closing the door shortly with the goal of an on-time departure. So please take your seats, get those carry-on bags stowed either under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartment, and we'll be on our way shortly. As always, thank you for flying with us. Welcome on board. It is so wonderful to see you here. How are you? Very good, very good. Looks like you're getting all settled in. I see you have a pillow there. I wanted to offer you a blanket. These are wonderfully soft and warm, perfect for a long flight like this. I will note that it is clearly labeled British Airways to identify it in the case of theft. Give you that. Yes, we just like to let people know not to take the blankets from the aircraft. It's no joke. I did 6 years in prison for stealing an airline blanket. Yep. Some airlines don't really care, and some do. Can I get you a beverage before we get underway? Be happy to prep something for you here while we're getting ready to depart. Oh, you're thinking from the wine list. Beautiful. We have so many great selections. If you're looking for a red, of course, the Bordeaux, the vintages we have are incredible. Yeah, the Chateau Montrose is a brilliant choice. I will be back with that for you in just a moment, okay? All right. I'm back with the wine. You have made a beautiful choice. We just uncorked this when we got on board. It's a terrific red. Would you like to have a sample before I do a full pour? Does that work for you? Wonderful. Please enjoy that. We'll get situated for takeoff here, and we'll be back to help you with everything that you'll need once we get up in the air. All right, please do relax. Let me know if there's anything I can help with, and enjoy the flight. evening, folks. From the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. I want to welcome you on board this British Airways flight to Hong Kong. Flight time tonight will be 12 hours, 14 minutes. Pretty good weather overall. Got a few clouds here in London, and it is partly cloudy in Hong Kong at the moment. It is the tail end of the monsoon season, but it looks like we're gonna come in just ahead of some rain there in Hong Kong. I'll keep you advised on the latest as we get closer to our destination. In the meantime, we have some of the finest cabin crew around, so please do put yourselves in their hands. Their job is to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight. We'll be on our way momentarily, so I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff. Well, good evening. Time to get our first class service started. First things first, I will give you our menu for the evening. We have a multi-course meal planned for you. We like to make sure the first class experience starts off amazing. So we will lead off with a caviar service. That'll be followed by a salad and then your choice of entree for dinner. They are all exquisite. Of course, we have an amazing chef at the head of our food program here on the airline. Generally, I would say the pork is my favorite of the three options, but I will say the swordfish is impeccably fresh today, so that could be a very, very good option. And then we'll finish out with a cheese tray and dessert to ensure you have everything you need to enjoy a wonderful culinary experience, and then hopefully a bit of sleep after the entertainment. Now, can I get you a beverage to start off with? Wine or a cocktail? Anything you want, really. A gimlet. Okay. I absolutely can do that for you. Would you like that up or on the rocks? Up. Okay. And should I make it a double? Got it. Okay. Let me whip that up for you. My shaker ready to go. We'll start with gin, Bombay Sapphire, up next, of course, for the gimlet, the Rose's lime juice. And we'll do an ounce here for you. There we go. Pretty simple option, not making me work too hard. Much appreciated. No, I will absolutely do whatever it is that you need assistance with. That's why I'm here. We really appreciate your business, of course. All right. So let's get some ice in our shaker here and get your cocktail shaken up. Cocktail glass. Gorgeous. And of course, for the final touch, a little lime to garnish. And there, my friend, is your gimlet. Please enjoy, and I will be back shortly with the caviar. Divine. All right, I hope you're hungry. You are in for a real treat here. Start with placemat here. And napkin. And let's get you some silverware as well. Fork and knife and a spoon here. Okay, so to begin our dinner service, I have some caviar for you. Have this beautiful board. You've got sturgeon caviar, absolutely top grade stuff. Some butter, of course, and some sieved egg yolk for topping your caviar. So let me set this down. And then to accompany it, also have some beautiful little blinis for you. So I invite you to enjoy this beautiful caviar. Anything else I can get you at the moment? Absolutely, let me get you some water. There we are. All right, please enjoy. I will be back before too long with a lovely salad for you. Until then, please enjoy. Lovely. Nice spread of butter here. This luscious caviar. And let's try a little egg yolk as well. Heaven on earth. Creaminess of the butter, richness of the egg yolk, and that beautiful, briny, fresh caviar. Really exquisite. Okay, how are you enjoying that caviar? It's so luxurious, isn't it? Makes a flight like this very special, I think. Can I clear that out of the way for you? Okay. Get this out of here. Grab that as well. Okay. And can I ask you what you've decided on for an entree? The swordfish. Wonderful choice, as I said, extremely fresh today, so going to be absolutely delectable. I will have that coming right up for you. And then if you're ready for the salad course, perfect. This terrific fresh salad, beautiful greens, these nicely sweet cherry tomatoes, some walnuts, a wonderfully aged Parmesan shaved over the top, and a drizzle of the finest balsamic vinegar from Modena. So I invite you to dig into this beautiful green salad. All right, I will be back in just a few. Oh, that's quite nice. Beautiful tomatoes. That aged Parmesan and that hit of that incredible balsamic really just takes this to the next level. Those walnuts add that perfect bit of crunch. It's a delicious salad. May I take your salad plate? Okay. All right. The entree should be coming out very shortly. All right, here we are. How's it going? Enjoying everything so far? I am so glad to hear that. Well, I have this exquisite offering for you. Beautiful swordfish with a spicy apple and mango chili sauce, some steamed rice, of course a beautiful strawberry rose. So let me give you this. Okay, all set. Anything else you need at this time? Great. Well, enjoy your swordfish. Very tasty. Like that there's a little sweet in that sauce, but there's a nice bit of heat that comes in there. Get the little mango flavor. Really quite wonderful. Okay, how are you doing? Did you like the swordfish? Very good, right? Kind of the sweet and spicy notes in that sauce, that hint of sour, it just all works so well together, I think. Yeah, a very special meal. You're all finished then? Okay, let me get that out of your way then. And don't worry, things do not stop there. You've still got a cheese course, which always one of my favorites. And then finally dessert. So I will take this, and before long you'll be seeing me again with a lovely selection of cheeses. All right. All right, the cheese course is upon us. Tonight I have some beautiful cheeses to offer. We have this orange mimolette, some incredible aged Gouda, probably my favorite, some nice Cambozola, for that blue cheese flavor, and this incredible soft ripened brie. So we'll leave that with you, and you can savor the cheese course. But don't worry, dessert is still to come. Oh, I always give thanks for cheese. My goodness. Try some of this Gouda. Wow. Verily am I transported to Pleasureville. It's exquisite cheese. Let's try the Cambazola. Exquisite. Okay, what do you think of the cheeses? Such a wonderful way to wrap up a meal. Did you have a favorite? Excellent. Very good choice. Yeah, sometimes it's hard for me to pick. Can I take that plate from you then? Okay. I mean, the magic thing about cheese is it can be appetizer, main course, dessert. So wonderful, but even though we have a post-meal cheese course, we still like to finish off with a proper dessert. So tonight we have a wonderful Napoleon pastry. Gorgeous, beautiful strata in this thing. You can read geologic time in these layers, and all extremely recent, super fresh. Give you a new fork for this, and I invite you to enjoy this Napoleon pastry. Can I get you anything else? All right, lovely. Please enjoy. Oh wow, that's even better than I expected. It's beautiful layers, really nice frosting. Just get through this sturdier top layer there. Wow, after that whole meal I can hardly get this in, but so delicious, so I'm gonna do my best. Okay. What did you think of the dessert? Yes, it's very nice. All in all, a very luxurious meal that I hope you enjoyed. Great. Well, I will take that from you then. All right, and can I clear the rest of that out of the way for you? Perfect. Okay. If you're all set then, I will leave you be, okay? All right, great. All right, folks. As we finish up the dinner service, we'll be starting the entertainment for this evening. The film tonight is Phantassus, the Tingle Planet, which critics say is a tingler and an edge of your sleep sensation. Honestly, folks, if you're looking to get some shut-eye, I do recommend watching the film. Flight attendants will be passing through the aisles with headsets if you would like to enjoy the film here on board tonight. Thank you. Okay. Would you like some headphones to watch the film this evening? Trust me, you want to watch it. It's fantastic. This is an incredible cinematic experience. Give those to you. All right, enjoy. Enormous cave, King Aeolus restrained the rustling winds, loud hurricane. He tamed and sways them with his chains and prison. They rage in indignation at their cages. The mountain answers with a mighty roar. Lord Aeolus sits in his high citadel. He holds his scepter, and he soothes their souls and calms their madness. Were it not for this, then surely they would carry up the sea and lands and steepest heaven, sweeping them across the emptiness. But fearing that, the all-able Father hid the winds within dark caverns, heaping over them high mountains, and he assigned them a king who should. After Hoskins died, we went to visit his wife, Abel and I. The strange thing was she was quite convinced he was still alive. In fact, that he had never even left. We asked where he was. She said he'd gone to the store. We waited up the road, but of course he never came back. A hallucination? Sure. Only she seemed convinced in a way that troubled me. While we were there, I had noticed worn clothes, boot prints. I never said anything to Fitzgerald. seems to emit crackling sonic energy. Comes through the walls of the station. I can feel it as I walk about, as I lay in bed, even as I sleep. We are inside the anechoic chamber, built to help us study phantasms. Sound waves reflected are absorbed. The room is isolated from the main structural framework of the station and heavily soundproofed with sound dampening insulation. It is one of the quietest spaces in the galaxy, and yet, even in here, you can hear phantasms or feel it. I brought you here just to let you know that many barriers we thought were fixed, impermeable, are in fact quite permeable. Phantasmus has shown us that. You might see things here on the station that will belong to realms and barriers you thought could not be crossed over from. And yet here, you will see they are in fact permeable. You need not worry. It simply shows how little we do know of the world. You see, to interact with a single individual after this, it would be like listening to an entire symphony and only hearing the string squeaks from a single instrument. It is completely different once you see beyond self, beyond other, beyond race, beyond world, beyond galaxy, universe, beyond. It is quite a comfort, really. There is an infinity of serenity out there, available, and not an infinity limited in the way your concept of it is. Approaching the anomaly is changing proportion fractally. You could see it, I think you would know no fear, and you would see it as I see it, with awe. Hey, how are you? Good, good. Did you sleep at all, or planning to? Don't worry, it's my job to be awake. Can I get you something? Milk and cookies? I actually absolutely can get you milk and cookies. Yeah, if you haven't been sleeping, you definitely will after these. So, what sends you to Hong Kong? glass of milk. Mm-hmm. Just to spice up your life a little. Have you heard that song, the new Spice Girls song? So good, so catchy. And let's see. Have a couple of these amazing chocolate chip cookies. Takes all my willpower not to eat these. So, some late night milk and cookies should be just what the doctor ordered. Go. Yeah, once or twice a week. Mm-hmm. Did you watch the film Fantastis? What did you think? I know, right? Absolutely blew my mind the first time I saw it. Yeah. Well, if you're a film fan, have you ever seen any of the John Woo movies? Action movies out of Hong Kong? Oh man, if you have not, you are missing out. They're pretty hard to find in the States, so I recommend seeking them out while you're in town. A Better Tomorrow, The Killer, Hard Boiled. He just absolutely rewrote the book on action. Just crazy sequences, big emotions, melodrama, just unbelievable action films, yeah. Yeah, check out a video store, see if you can find them. Highly recommend. So many great Hong Kong cinema classics, actually. Kung Fu films, the John Woo films, just everything you could imagine. Yeah. Yeah, so many great things to do in the city, too. Alright, well, enjoy your milk and cookies. Have a wonderful night, and if you need anything else, of course, I am here. So feel free to come bother me if you need. Alright, have a good night. Good morning. How are things? Lovely. Got a bit of sleep, did you? Let me get you set up for our breakfast service. And then I have here our breakfast menu. We'll be starting things off with some beautiful fresh fruit. You'll have a choice of entree, and then we have some lovely pastry to finish things off. I will let you take a look at that, but can I get you some beverage started? Some coffee or tea? Coffee, perfect. beautiful brew. And can I get you cream or sugar with that? Black? Okay. Straight up. That's the way I like it. You know, whiskey, bad news, or coffee, just give it to me straight, you know? Oh, I can definitely get you some orange juice as well. There we are. Coffee and orange juice, really just the right way to start the day, I'd say. I will be back in one moment with that fruit plate, so I will see you shortly. Okay, is the caffeine starting to do its job? Perfect. Have you made a selection? The congee? That is a great choice. Honestly, it's my favorite thing on the menu. So comforting. It's really nice after a long flight like this. Can take the menu out of your way if you like. Perfect. All right. And then I have this fresh fruit plate for you. A selection of fresh fruits: strawberry, blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, some beautiful pears, as well as some honey and fresh yogurt. So let me set that there in front of you. Okay, beautiful. And I will be back very soon with your entree, okay? All right. Here we are. Did you enjoy the fruit? It's beautiful, isn't it? Love it when it's so fresh like that. Am I good to take that plate from you? Okay. There we go. And in return, I have your entree selection. I have this beautiful bowl of congee for you. It's got those perfectly boiled eggs, bacon, some scallion. Gives it just a really wonderful flavor in this very comforting porridge. So, and then to go with it, these lovely braised greens. Adds a nice touch to accompany it. All right. Other than that, is there anything else I can get you at the moment? You need to freshen up your coffee at all? Oh yeah, just a little bit, sure. Okay, well I will leave you to enjoy your congee and braised greens, and I'll be back in just a little while to check on you, okay? enjoy. Very good. Have some greens. All right, how are we? Great. All finished here? Don't worry, there is still more to come. The breakfast service that keeps on giving. Yeah, I can take that for you. There we go. Grab this, okay. And good otherwise. Okay, give me just a moment. Let me make sure your croissant is nice and warm. So let me take care of that, and I will be back in just a second, okay? All right. Okay, as promised, your croissant. It's a beautiful, flaky, buttery pastry. The airline has a sensational pastry chef to make these little delicacies. And to accompany it, have some strawberry jam and some lovely fresh butter. So let me set these down here for you. And I invite you to enjoy your croissant with butter and jam. Anything else that I can get you at the moment? Beautiful. Well, you enjoy, and no doubt I'll see you again soon. All right, enjoy. Perfection. Well, in the immortal words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm back. Can I take that plate from you? Good, right? Yeah, I absolutely love those croissants. Take that. Grab butter and jam as well. Yeah, just having kind of perfect little ingredients to accompany it just makes it even more magical. And then how about the coffee and OJ? Can I take those as well? Okay. There we go, and let me clear the rest of this out of the way here. Grab this as well. That completes our breakfast service. Did you get everything that you needed? Fantastic. All right, well, we'll be landing before too long, so please do enjoy the rest of your flight. Yeah, as always, we appreciate you flying with us. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We're going to be starting our descent in just a few minutes. Once we begin that descent, I will turn the seatbelt sign on, and it will remain on for the remainder of the flight. Please do keep those seatbelts fastened once that light comes on. Looks like we are in just ahead of the next round of storms. Might get a little rain this evening. Looking at some broken clouds over the city. If this is your first time flying into Hong Kong, we are doing the checkerboard approach into runway 13. And that approach does take us down through the buildings of Kowloon City. There is a sharp right turn on final as we line up with the runway. This is very normal for us, but it can be a bit jarring if you've never experienced it before, to find yourself looking into living rooms of buildings along the flight path. I'm sure it is normal, and you're in good hands up here with your crew. So please do enjoy the remainder of the flight. We should have you on the ground before too long. And as always, I thank you for flying with British Airways. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will ask the flight attendants to please prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you, and have a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hong Kong. As always, we thank you for choosing British Airways. We hope you enjoyed your flight with us, and please do enjoy your time here in Hong Kong. Have a wonderful evening.